If you die today, the world will not stop. If you die today, some people will still go and do party. You are responsible for your health. You are responsible for your well-being. All these goals will not happen if you are not healthy, if you don't have a good health. And I'm going to give you 3 things that I want you to focus in 2025 to help you live longer and healthier. 3 things it makes you become healthier and improve your well-being. Number 1 is sleep. They said, Prof, I've been sleeping. I work overnight and I sleep in the morning. I say, no, you are not sleeping. You are just passing out. There's a difference between sleeping and passing out. Sleep has a benefit only during its biological hours. If you don't sleep during the biological hours of the sleep, you don't get the benefit of the sleep. How long is enough sleep? An average people like us adults here, the minimal hours of sleep is 6 hours. The maximum is 10 hours. If you sleep 10 hours above, you are now weakening your brain, because your brain does not want to be lazy. The brain wants difficulty and complexity. And you don't want to sleep less than 6 hours, because your brain needs the consolidation, the sanitation, the tissue repair, which anything less than 6 hours is not enough for the brain. When you sleep, your brain does not sleep. When you are asleep, that is when the brain is most active. That is the time when the brain will start cleaning itself of the toxic molecules that we are the byproduct of what you are doing right now. Listening, talking, seeing, and all these things are now piling up in your brain as toxic molecules. But when you sleep, the brain will clean them. It's just like sanitation. When you sleep, that's when consolidation of knowledge happens. All these things you are hearing, you are going to forget 48% of it in the next. You are going to forget 80% of it in the next 48 hours. But whatever you are going to retain is subject of repetition, review, and sleep. Because it's only when you sleep that this consolidation of information in your brain gets cemented. When you learn new skill, it does not get cemented into the brain unless during your sleep. Count your sleep based on cycles. Every sleep cycle is 90 minutes. I'm recommending you to do at least 4 to 5 cycles of sleep. So count your sleep based on cycles. The first cycle is where you are half awake, half asleep. You go to the second part of the cycle, 90 minutes, when your body temperature is going down and you are getting the body resting. But when you go to the third and the fourth cycle of your sleep, that is when consolidation, sanitation, and the cementing of information happen in your brain, and the tissue repair. Sometimes idan ka sha wahala har fuska kai ta fada, amma idan kai bacci sai ta dan ciko. So that ciko one happens in the third and the fourth part of the sleep cycle. So that is a state that you don't want to wake up. And then you go to the REM cycle, which is rapid eye movement sleep cycle. That is when the most inspiring and empowering dreams happen. And I want you in 2025 to always listen to your dreams. God will not come down and give you like wahi, revelation, or talk to you. But God can send you signal and instructions and ideas in your dream. When you wake up in the morning, then open your eyes, close your eyes, remember what dreams you had, write them down, have a dream book by your bed, write all your dreams. You are going to see consistency sometimes in your dreams. Many brilliant ideas and innovations we are seeing in dreams. Are you now exploring this window of your willpower, of your subconscious mind, that is most empowering mind? She can only talk to you through your dreams. So sleep is the most important thing in your life. It is the most productive thing in your life. The most important productive thing that you can do today is adequate sleep. Some people say, I have program tomorrow, I have a project tomorrow, I have a defense tomorrow, and I will not sleep tonight. What you are saying is, I don't want to succeed in that thing tomorrow. The easiest and the best way to prepare for the next big project is to sleep well a night before the event. If you have a big exam, sleep well before the exam. Your brain is relaxed. Otherwise, you forget it. The number 2 thing that you can do in 2025 to live healthier and live longer is the food you eat. Be careful. We kill ourselves with the food we eat. Most foods are poisons. You can see young man but looking so old. It's nothing but the food we eat. The food makes us look older and weaker and sicker. So be careful of the food you eat, because you can be a young person by age, but your brain can be old. The brain does not age with the body. You can see an old man but with a young brain, and you can see a young man with an old brain. What's the difference? The food we eat. Most diseases, cancer, diabetes, all these chronic diseases are from the food we eat. And I want you to change your diet. Sugar is dangerous. Minimize it. Junk food are bad. Processed food, avoid it. Fried food, limit it. No pain, no gain. If what you do are easy things, then you don't amount to success. I want you to change your diet into mostly green vegetables. I know the economy. How hard is it? Some food are very difficult. You can try fish, you can try eggs, you can try broccoli, blueberries, avocados, walnuts. These are, but if you don't have it, you can just have it once in a week, twice in a week, right? And most importantly, take a lot of water. Water is important. Even if you are moody, you are not happy, take a lot of water. If you have headache, don't take paracetamol. Drink water. If you have mental block, ideas are not coming, take water. Take a lot of water. It helps with your brain and your heart. Anything that's good for the heart is good for the brain. So focus on the food you eat. And then the last thing under health and well-being is exercise. So do these 3 things. We talk about sleep, we talk about food, now exercise. When was the last time, ask yourself, you exercised at least 1 hour in a day? Exercise is life. You don't do exercise, you don't have life. Because when you do exercise, that's what I call novelty. Novelty is a creation of new neurons in your brain. Your brain always generates new neurons inside it. But how does that happen? Through novelty. When you move, your brain groups. I don't have much time. I have my guests waiting here. So I'm going to run you very fast now. So just do exercise is very important.